actually am. It kind of I'm not
It's
as
dumb.
it doesn't feel. I don't feel
You're
like
such an
I'm.
asshole.
It doesn't feel as wonderful as I hoped it would. So maybe that'll make you feel a bit better. It's not as great as you think.
Well, if you can't do that, can you give me the $20 million?
I don't have $20 million. The other Will Smith does.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't think he. I think he'd rather keep it though.
I think he'd rather keep the $20 million.
Yeah. What would you do if Will Smith offered you $20 million for your Twitter name?
I would absolutely. There would be no $20 million.
What if you had to change it to something really stupid?
I'm no problem.
This is the worst would you rather.
Yeah, this is not a difficult one.
If it's $20 million and eating a plate of my own poo and drinking the urine, I'm still there.
Yeah, $20 million's a lot of cheddar.
$20 million tax before or after taxes, though.
does not matter.
Tax free.
Yeah, tax free. No, I would do almost anything. I wouldn't kill someone
No,
or an animal.
you wouldn't kill an animal.
I wouldn't kill a mammal.
You wouldn't kill a chicken.
I'd kill a fish or a bird. Birds are.
Aren't birds?
With
Oh,
your
no,
bare
birds aren't
hands.
mammals.
Must
Okay.
be with your bare hands.
Yeah, that's fine.
A what?
Hold on, like an ostrich
With your bare hands.
Is it like a dangerous animal?
You have to
Is
kill
it
an ostrich with your bare hands.
Oh, that's hard.
Well, but an ostrich
Is the
could fuck
ostrich
you
held
up.
down, or do I just have to walk up and break
You
the
got
neck?
to use your knees or whatever. But
I don't think I can kill an ostrich. Ostrich can kill
$20
me.
million. I put you in this room with an ostrich,
Oh wait, dude, this room's way too small.
and whoever walks out gets $20 million.
Yeah, whoever comes out
Do I
gets
have
20
a
million.
rope?
So you got an ostrich gets 20 million.
Exactly.
Do I have a rope?
No, it's your bare hands.
Bare knuckled.
I don't think
as
you can
nature
get an ostrich
intended.
into this room.
I think the ostrich would probably win.
You got
Yeah, the
Will,
ostrich.
The ostriches
Will,
are fucking vicious.
You got the clothes on your back and your pants. It's also
No.
live streamed.
Hold on,
So you have the option for the
if I can
public
use the-
shaming if you could take off your clothes.
If I can use the
to
belt I'm
wrangle
in.
the ostrich.
I'm gonna throw a shoe at him and then put the belt around his neck until he
Dude, throw the shoe at the ostrich is the worst idea.
No, you
it's
want
gonna make him super angry. Does that do anything to him?
Can I ride him like in Swiss Family Robinson? Do you remember that they had a kid
don't-
ride an ostrich? It's
I don't-
incredibly
yeah.
cruel to animals.
Yeah.
Ostriches can't support human weight. Yeah.
What's the minimum amount of money that you would sell your Twitter name to Will Smith for?
I don't think that's something I want out in the public. Given
Yeah, because you don't want to
given your
protect your bargaining position.
I have no negotiation. I have no leg to stand on.
It's not. It's
You have
not.
no
It's
legs
not
set up right
beyond the
now.
realms of possibility that Will's people could get in touch with you and say, "Hey, Will's decided he wants
Is
to
this
be on
something
Twitter."
you've discussed about?
No, although I mean, obviously, considering I do know both Will Smiths.
Yeah, you're the only person in the world.
I have had I actually consider I've had an opportunity when I've been with the other Will to say to him, "Hey, it's so funny. I actually have another friend called Will Smith, and his Twitter name is Will Smith," in the hopes that he might say, "Oh, I actually would like that Twitter name, and I could have made you some money," but I've never brought it up.
Thanks, dude. I appreciate that.
But
Yeah.
Will Smith comedy isn't good enough anymore.
Will Smith comedy's not the real Will Smith. There's no official Will Smith.
Will Smith,
Really?
yeah, as far as I know, Will Smith isn't on Twitter.
No, just Facebook. Yeah, I mean, dude, at this point, like I said, it's been fun. Twitter is getting popular to the point that it is a pain in the ass rather than something that is nice.
Do you have a thing in your Twitter bio that says "I'm not the actor Will Smith"?
It says
very clearly.
not an actor,
Yeah.
or not the actor. I can't remember which article I used.
But it doesn't. But people don't look at that, right? They just tweet you.
They just tweet right at me. Most of them never ever see the account.
Yeah, so I think if you were verified, it would actually just make things worse.
be horrible.
because people would just naturally assume that you have to be the big one.
Well, and I'd change my icon to be my Wild Wild West cosplay.
That
So,
that probably didn't help.
Right, that might have been a mistake too. Or just like a black suit with a black tie, just the neck.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I don't think I could kill an ostrich. I think the ostrich would fuck me up.
Yeah, ostriches are fucking vicious, dude.
Yeah, they can kick you and collapse your chest with one shot.
Yeah, and bite you and just be really mean.
Peck your eyes out.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to fight an ostrich.
I'd fight an ostrich-sized goose.
What's the biggest animal that you think you could beat in a fight?
Barehanded or with a knife?
Barehanded. It's got to be fair. The other animal doesn't have
Beat
a
or
knife.
kill?
Kill.
Killing
It's to the
animal.
death. When I say beat, it's to all
it's
fights are to the death.
It's pretty easy to kill horses, just in general. They're real weaky animals.
How would you kill a horse with your bare hands?
Kick their kneecaps in, and then you wait. And then you wait it out.
I would if I was wanted to kill a horse, I would
Go for the knees.
I would dig a hole in its path. Be like, okay, good luck, motherfucker. Here's 3 holes. Dodge it.
Right, in the hope that it would like break its leg.
Yeah,
or
it's
something.
gonna fall and break its leg, and then it's all over.
Yeah, but it's not going to die of a broken leg.
Once it's down, it's helpless.
Well, then what are you going to do? Get down on the ground and like strangle it?
Probably pick up a rock and just start
Just
beating
beat it
on the head.
beat it.
They have
This is-
real thick skulls, though. This is really a dark conversation.
This is very, very dark.
A horse is too big. I don't think you can take it on a horse.
You couldn't take on a horse.
What about a pony? Like
let's,
a Shetland
let's
pony?
start small. Let's start small. Okay. Chicken, no problem.
Kitten.
What about?
let's not talk about-
I'm
what about
anti-killing mammals.
What about a goose? A big,
I think
big angry
yes.
goose.
That's easy.
Goose, swan, no problem.
Yeah.
I've killed
It could be
chickens
angry.
before. It's the same thing. Foul or easy.
This is it's not about willingness, it's about capability. So like anything over like 150 pounds, then it's getting
Once you get up into pig territory, it gets a little scary.
Yeah, like a big.
Like a big sow is
a big
hard to
hog
kill.
would fuck you, especially one with the horns.
Honestly, this is why I don't. Well, that's a boar, but that's different. This is why I don't. This is why I'm out on the mammals for $20 million because killing a pig
Panda
was a
would kill
formative
you.
experience.
What about a llama? Could you beat a llama?
Is a llama a mammal?
Of course it is.
Yeah, I don't want to kill a llama.
Okay.
It's not about whether you want to. It's whether,
It's whether or not you could if you had to. You've been given no choice. You've been thrown into the pit.
No. Here's
butt naked with a llama.
Here's the thing. Do I have a loincloth?
I'll give you a loincloth.
Can I use the string from the
no,
loincloth? if I'm willing to give
you
my
use your
shame?
clothes. You get your clothes.
Here's the
T-shirt
thing.
and jeans.
By giving up the ability to use tools or a knife or something like that, I give up the one advantage that humanity has.
You have thumbs
because we're slow.
You have thumbs.
You have intelligence and cunning and wits that
But
animals don't
unless
have.
you use that to make tools, you're fucking helpless.
I'm not going to give you any weapons.
What about like a
sloth.
What about one of those the tiniest Swiss Army knife, the one that just has the little tiny blade,
No,
nail file,
no
and the
weapons.
toothpick and the tweezers?
No weapons.
Then you're limited to birds and fish if you can catch the fish.
Because you don't have the stomach for it.
No, it's really hard. If you think about it, animals have evolved to protect their necks, which is the one thing you can do to them if you don't have a weapon. I'm not going to be able to like reach in and grab the throat and pull the throat out like it's Mortal Kombat.
I don't know. Norm's take out the knees on the horse sounded like a pretty
But that's
valid
just
strategy to me.
That means the horse is going to be laying on the ground flailing around, and it'll
That's
take
fine.
like 3 weeks to die.
That's fine. I win in
No,
long run.
because then you can get down on the ground with it like an MMA fighter.
No, that's a
Get
terrible
your arms
idea.
around
No,
its
no.
neck.
You
That's
don't
right.
want to
You-
grapple
you-
a horse.
no, yeah.
Because the horse rolls over on you, it wins. Even though you both die.
No, I think but you could kick it in
Trust
the,
me.
you could kick it in the head, right, until it's dead.
No, horses, their skulls are quarter-inch thick. Horses have thick skulls.
Yeah, I don't think you could kill a horse barehanded.
That's the thing. Most animals, like any kind of animal, like a goat, that they mate their mating ritual is slamming each other in the head. I can do nothing to them. My head is fragile, and my fists are.
How
it's
is it that we're
because of our
supposed to be the
intelligence.
master species, and yet there's very few animals that we can
It's
apparently kill
tools.
one-on-one?
Back in the Olduvai Gorge, when the guy picked up the rock, was like, "Hey, I can bang this against another rock, and it's pointy."
Gorge.
Boom! That's when we started winning.
Yeah.
You got to have tools.
All right.
Can I have a rock?
But this is the thing. I mean, once I start giving you
had a rock.
tools, then you're just basically. I mean, what do you want next? A fucking crossbow? Yeah,
Crossbow.
No.
Trebuchet.
fucking 357 Magnum.
You got gravity and knowledge of gravity.
Is there a cliff?
Yes, you
Can I
could
make
lure
fire?
it off the cliff.
Can I chase
No.
it off the cliff?
You could chase it. You could scare it.
That's a time honored tactic. I bet I
Actually, all you would really need is a length of rope, right? Because once you've got a piece of rope, you can strangle anything.
I'm going to give you a piece of rope and an elephant.
All you got to
Good
do,
luck,
all you got to do is
motherfucker.
phase one, the norm plan. Get it, take out the legs, get it down on the ground. Because that's what MMA. I mean, all fighting is about that, right? It's about get your opponent down on the
when the
ground and
opponent
grapple.
weighs 2,000 pounds and they grapple you, when the dude's your own weight and you roll over each other, no big deal. When you're grappling a hippopotamus, that's not going to go well
Obviously,
for
a
you.
hippo would be a big problem because you're talking about serious
Well, even
poundage.
a Shetland pony, they weigh like 400 or 500 pounds.
Yeah.
You go for the soft spots.
The neck.
Neck, the eyes.
Because the thing you want to do is jab the eyes out of a steer, have it pissed off, and goring you blindly throughout the ring. That is a terrible idea.
The being stuck in the room with the animal is the problem, and that really limits your options.
Yeah, I don't think we could fit a hippopotamus in this
Yeah.
room.
I think an ostrich would be.
What about a bag full of raccoons?
Bag? How does that work?
Well,
A large bag.
is the bag opened or closed?
Well,
potato sack?
it starts out closed, and that's what makes the raccoons angry.
Right.
And then you open up the bag into this, let's say, the space of this room.
Yeah. And then I have to
you
come
would-
into the
And
room.
I'll give you, and I'll
still
give,
get
and I'll
fucked.
give you.
Can I have boots?
You can have, yeah. So you could
no,
stomp
gloves.
on them.
You, gloves
Boots
and
and
boots.
gloves?
That's it.
Gloves and boots,
Okay, I
but
can take that.
you're naked apart from that.
Do I have a loincloth?
So they can go for the tender areas.
Do I have a loincloth?
I'll give you a loincloth. No, I'll give you.
thing
You can
is-
have a utility kilt.
Okay.
I'll give you a utility kilt, boots,
man.
and gloves, and a
Right.
dozen pissed off raccoons.
Yeah, I'm not going to win that fight. All it takes is one lucky shot.
Well, they're not going to kill you. They can't
scratch you to death. That's it.
Yeah, they could. They could death by 1,000 cuts.
Femoral artery, I'm down in 3 minutes.
No, I think you get at least 6 of them.
They could scratch you and bite you a lot and cause you to cause you a lot of
swift kicks with a
and
strong
probably
boot.
Rabies.
I think
too.
you would just have to stomp. Just stomp them, right?
I'm going to be honest. When I've been walking the dog and I see an enormous ass city raccoon, it's scary.
Oh, it is
because they are terrifying.
They are. Raccoons are scary.
Right. I mean,
they're not as scary as skunks, but they are scary.
No. Skunks are awful. What they do to you. There's no threat of death from a skunk.
Right, I guess so.
Unless they have rabies.
But is there really
a threat?
There's no threat of death from a single raccoon, apart from the rabies angle.
I don't know, man. They climb up in the trees by my house. I have literally walked out of my kitchen door, looked up in the tree that's 4 feet to the left.
No, there's no risk of death. There's risk of getting fucked up.
Okay, so what's the maximum amount of raccoons that you feel like you could take on?
Come on.
Maybe 5.
Only 4?
It depends on are they 30-pound raccoons or are they little?
But you just said you're terrified of one.
Well, yeah, I don't want the dog to get hurt though.
Okay, so you're more concerned about the
life
dog.
or death situation.
Yeah,
bag of angry raccoons in a room
for 20 million.
I would just run over really fast and close up the bag and then find a bucket of water.
No, there's no bag. Well, they're being emptied out of a bag into the pit that you're in.
Chute? Is this like the Rancor pit?
Yeah, kind of. Basically,
all once.
Except for the raccoons, I'm the Rancor, and the raccoons are me.
Yes,
it's not. It's not one at a time. It's all 20.
Luke Skywalker won.
12 at once.
Yeah, all 12.
I don't want to be the Rancor, dude. The raccoons can win. The scale is the same.
I don't think the raccoons could. No, they probably could kill you. I guess
they have sharp claws and brutal teeth.
Well, you're not. I mean,
make sure.
What, you're going to bleed to death?
But I'm running around with my Johnson out. All they have to do is get one good hit at my.
That's the worry.
Inside thigh.
That's the real worry.
You got the boots. Just
if I'm wearing,
just stomp them with your butt. Kick them.
Have you played soccer where they throw the balls at you?
I'll give you like steel-toed boots.
If I'm wearing dungarees, I think I'm okay.
You just have to get some good kicks in. You could stun them, and then stomp on their skulls.
And then I do a barrel roll to escape. This isn't a video game, man. It's raccoon versus human, life and death.
I want to see this.
We should make this is got to be the next bum fights. Yeah. Well, okay.
So you wouldn't be comfortable taking on more than 4 raccoons?
If I had pants, it's a whole different story.
See, the thing is, the boots change everything because it's not with your bare hands. You're basically using a tool.
So I mean, what's the minimum amount of pant cut? Like, could you? What if I gave you a speedo? Would you be okay with that?
If I had a pair of leather shorts, leather shorts and boots, I'm down.
Leather shorts?
Yeah.
Like what? What you mean, like black leather, like fetish?
No, not like fetish
shorts?
leather. I mean, like something you'd wear. I don't think people really wear leather.
Yeah, what kind of leather shorts would you wear?
I'm literally thinking about the soft inner portions of my thighs where animals are trained to go, and there's an enormous.
Are they trained to go there?
Yeah, animals go for the weak spots.
How do they know that's your weak spot?
Well, how do they know to go for your neck? I don't know, but they do.
Well, I think.
Why do wild dogs go for people's necks?
I don't think that animals know to go for your nuts, though, do they?
I don't think they go for the nuts. I think they go for the legs.
No. Why?
Because it's what they can reach.
I
think about a 3-foot raccoon. The highest point it can reach is right where my.
How high up can a raccoon jump?
I have no idea. Why would I know how high a raccoon can
This is a case where the tree would be your ally.
Well, no, because raccoons can climb a tree.
That's right.
Dude, literally, it was terrifying when I went outside to chuck some stuff in the recycling bin, and I look out, the floodlights on, and there's like 4 sets of raccoon eyes in the
it is terrifying
noise up there, and they're above me. They could jump down on me. My head is vulnerable.
Yes. Now, what if there were like climbing areas and perches in the fighting pit, so the raccoons could climb up and get like aerial superiority on you?
If they get climbing areas, I want a cricket bat.
Okay. This is getting more interesting.
Yeah, and a hat.
A hat as well? Like what kind of hat? Like a hard hat?
No, like a fedora.
No, you don't get the hat.
No hat?
Even the cricket bat's kind of.
I'll give you some. Here's the final.
No, I'd take no leather gloves and the cricket bat.
I'll give you some like gardening gloves. Right, you can have really good steel-toed boots.
Okay,
and a speedo, and you got to fight 6 angry raccoons.
6.
I can do that with a cricket bat.
6, no problem.
Hold on, I didn't say anything about a cricket bat. Well, I will give you a. Well,
this is for $20 million.
For $20 million.
Why is American Idol still on, but this show is not?
Because
maybe we should take this to Spike,
right?
Or G4.
I
think they would put this on.
You're English, you know Simon Cowell, right?
I think they would. Yeah, of course, because I know the Queen and the Beatles.
Make that happen.
We all know each other.
Yeah.
I would watch that show. I would watch that on pay-per-view. I would pay real money for that.
No sets required. A room this size.
I tell you what it would be. It would be an octagon. I tell you what it would be like a UFC octagon. So that's the pit, but the raccoons could scale the wire perimeter.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Then you have to get here's this is
running along the edge.
They're
scuttling, yeah, exactly.
climbing the edge of the thing. They're just circling
jumping
around,
out,
waiting for their movement.
They have like the squirrel suits on, or like, yeah.
Well, because it makes it more of a 360-degree combat arena, right? Because you're not just looking down at the ground. Now you got to look above you as well,
Right. Swivel.
Because you don't know where they've all gone. Yeah.
This is
And once they get like on your face and start clawing at your eyes, which they could do if they're jumping down,
you're done.
That's I mean, I think that would make all the difference.
Or you kill the rest, you finish them off.
All right,
and then make it out to the mech.
So I'll give you a cricket bat
in the octagon.
if we're doing the octagon where they could scale the wire
But
perimeter.
it's damaged.
No, fuck that. It's not.
No,
damaged.
it's fine. It
has
it's
a couple
cricket
of
bat.
nails through it. Make it interesting.
No, I'll just give you a regular cricket bat.
I would take a
I'd
bow
take 10 in the
over
octagon
a
with the cricket bat. Fuck that.
I actually think you'd lose, and
totally
you'd lose
take a bow.
badly.
with a bow.
Like, no, I'm saying once you start attacking the raccoons and they realize that they've got to defend themselves, I think they would fucking destroy you.
Yeah, I think it wouldn't be.
They would team up, they'd get on you, they'd bring you down, they'd be feasting on your eyeballs and tearing off your Speedo. And
$20 million though, right?
yeah.
It's a lot of money.
That's
never
you'd be heavily incentivized.
Yeah. The thing is, I think you'd have to just be real quick. In and out like a fucking faster than a raccoon.
But you're nowhere near as fast as a raccoon. That's the problem.
What if are they fat city raccoons or are they hungry?
Well, they say when you're faced with these kind of extreme situations, right, you don't know what you're really capable of. So I mean, maybe you could you'd become like an extreme fighting machine.
I'll tell you what, you go get a sack of raccoons and a cricket bat. We have a little tiny death room. Let's make this happen next week.
Well, you need something for the live show, right?
PETA's going to be really
the big
pissed.
live show.
Yeah,
I can't imagine PETA would love this.
No, I think cruelty to raccoons probably is against the law in the United States.
No,
also.
I think raccoons are the one animal that PETA are like, yeah, you fuck them.
I think there's rules against what you can do to animals legally.
Well, yes, I believe there are rules.
Right.
Yes.
I think a man versus raccoon death match
Again,
probably is against the rules.
But we've made every effort to make the fight as fair as possible.
and as entertaining as possible.
But the raccoons aren't sentient. They don't know what's going on.
Of course they're sentient.
They didn't consent to fighting in the death room.
Raccoons are self-aware.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
Dolphins are self-aware. Could you kill a dolphin with your bare hands?
No, I don't think I could kill a dolphin with my bare hands.
They're mammals.
There's no place to grab.
It's true. It's very slippery. The hole.
Do you have any idea how hard it would be to choke a dolphin? First, they can hold their breath for about a half hour.
Yeah, because you'd be fighting in water, so there's a lot of effort just staying afloat.
On the other hand, all I'd need is a cork. Boom. Walk away.
Yeah, you say that though, but getting in there would probably be more difficult than you
super
think.
Yeah.
It would be horrible. That's a horrible thought. Why would you want to kill a dolphin? I mean, I'm down with killing raccoons.